Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sorry.
Yeah. Welcome to Chinwag number 99. Sorry we're a few minutes late, but we had we had a bit of a rushed evening, even though we started, we thought we had it under control, but
we never have it under control.
Well, we thought
You're fooling yourself. You thought.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it was just me fooling myself.
I think so.
But yeah, you finish work at 6:30. By the time we get back home, it's around 7, and we we have it all sorted out that we had dinner prepared, didn't we? So you come home and we started cooking and everything. By the time we've eaten and then walked out, it's like that. It's not enough time, is it? So we're potentially thinking about moving the chat, aren't we?
Yeah.
Potentially. Like shortening it maybe and moving it half an hour forward. That's half an hour back. So maybe starting it at 9.
Forward.
Yeah, no. So it'll be 9 o'clock maybe. So that's what we're thinking of doing, because it was a bit of a rough, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah. But should we say a few hellos?
Can do.
All right. Wow. Okay. Quite a few people already in. Blooming hell. George Ross, Simon, Shazad, Joan, Peter Ray, Mama Five Sons, Pete's Retro Collectibles, Jason, Bob Dixon as well, Jamie McHugh, hi there, Janet Plant, Sue, hi Sue, Love the Sea, Callum Tucker, Selena Scott, Lobster Pot. Okay, all right, so we're good. A lot of people. Sue's by the Shame, I've said. Gas Head as well, Shazad, Alia, Karen, hi Karen, how are you? Okay, we're just going to stream down so we can catch up.
Carla as well.
Carla, hi Carla. We've got Andy, we've got Ryan as well. Tell me more like you did it before, says Ryan.
Have you talked about this before?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know,
probably have.
but the reason why I wanted to talk about it was because eBay, if you don't follow, hat hairsy, I like it. Is it? It's not hat hair. It's just. Is it? Does it look like it's hat hair? It's just
it
short.
does actually.
Okay. Wait, it's not.
It looks like
Steve,
you're wearing a hat.
Maribeth, watching from Utah.
Ooh.
Hi there.
Hello.
Oh, Lonnie as well. Hi Z, and hi Beck, says Lonnie.
Hi.
So John Morris, Kevin. Welcome everybody. A lot of people turning up tonight, which is lovely to see. Thank you for popping in. Right, let me just. Alf is with us this evening.
He is.
Yes, which we're really thrilled about.
Yeah.
We're super thrilled.
Well, do you know what? Oh, he's done it again.
I know. Do you guys want to see what happens when we?
Right, whenever we live stream, right, this is why we've stopped bringing him in here. He tears his bed apart.
I don't know why. Yeah.
And
So
he's done it again.
Yeah, I don't know if I can even show it. Actually, it's not going to be easy.
I
But,
don't think we can show it.
the floor is full of his stuffing now.
Yeah.
Stuffing everywhere.
So he's just.
That's what he does. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he comes over here and sits right next to me as though he's just done absolutely nothing whatsoever.
Yeah.
But he's just ripped his bed to pieces. So.
Lonnie says hair looks great. Oh, thanks, Lonnie. I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
You should take that.
I'll definitely take that. Missed your live stream. This morning was definitely a day of live streams, says Karen. And Dave Rowland says hello. Hi, Dave. It's been a while since we've seen Dave in the chat. Yes, I have fallen foul of the 4% service metrics and not happy about it. RJ says hi as well. Was it a year ago that Z shaved his head, says no? Was
Possibly. It was around this. No, or was it October?
I think it was around.
It was more into October, but it was about
coming
this
up
time.
to about a year. Yeah, coming up to about a year, definitely. So Steve's in as well. I thought they deferred that metric to February, says Shazad. They have delayed it. I think we had a message come up on our seller hub talking about them delaying it. But where's the checkered shirt gone, says Sai? It's around. Just. The reason why I wanted to kind of bring this up today was because for those of you that don't follow them, but eBay have their own YouTube channel. Now, it's not a very big YouTube channel. It doesn't actually get that many views. It's one of those things where it's like, well, you either not many people are following them. You'd think more people would follow them, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you say? Like,
I would have thought so.
Yeah.
But then,
it's really strange that so few people follow them.
then, like any like sellers on eBay, they do kind of message with their monthly emails and stuff like that.
They
anyway,
do,
don't they?
yeah.
So, whatever information they want to get out to their sellers are going to be there.
It's true, but
Really.
you'd still think that if you were like running, so many people run businesses on eBay,
Yeah.
you'd think they'd follow them. Just, like, it's just weird that eBay is such a big company.
Maybe they just don't want to.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
On their YouTube view, and they're just like, I don't really
Don't want to see it.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, if I show you guys, this is who we're talking about. This is eBay for Business UK. For those of you that haven't followed them, you probably should. As you can see, we are subscribed to them.
No.
Okay.
You're subscribed to them.
Okay, well, I am subscribed to them.
I'm not.
Are you going to subscribe?
I don't know, maybe. I might do. I'll think about it.
think-
I'm quite fussy about who goes on my...
On your sub list?
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite an exclusive list. Mine's just a free-for-all. I'm just...
No, because...
Oh, wow.
Oh, careful! That's
Oh.
why you don't jump up.
Oh, he hurt himself.
Careful, yes.
Oh.
Careful.
Sorry about that, guys. Alf's just trying to jump up on us.
Have we hurt his leg or not?
No, he's okay. He's okay. He's okay, isn't he? He'll jump up again. You didn't tread on him, or...
No, it wasn't treading. He just...
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there
Oh.
we go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. We're not going to get away with
Just
this,
because
are
I
we?
feel guilty for whatever.
Sorry about this, guys. We just
Sit
have to...
down.
Oh, no, get your
No,
nose
see,
away
that's
from
what
that.
he wants to get.
That's fine. It's fine.
That's what he wants to get.
Okay. We're gonna just have to settle Alf down because we're not good dog owners. We just don't know how to control.
No. Get down.
No, let
Or
him sit down.
or lay, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, sit.
Do
Alf,
something
Sit down.
other than
Yeah,
stand
please.
there.
Yeah, don't just.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. So.
Yeah.
What was he saying?
We were saying that you're quite picky about your. You're quite picky about
I've
your
just seen
list.
Karen's message. I feel privileged. I'm on Beck's sub list.
Yeah, Beck was just saying how she's pretty tough on her sub list.
I am.
So you're not sure you're gonna add these
But then
guys.
I don't watch loads
Much
of
YouTube,
YouTube
no.
either. So that's why I'm a bit
Yeah. So anyway, guys, that's the eBay channel. Now, the reason why I wanted to bring up this service metric thing is today they have actually actually done a couple of videos. And Lou Summerson in the chat said the new presenter is a hobbit. And Shazad says some of the videos are worth a watch. I wanted to bring up this topic because just today, 6 hours ago, they have put up 2 videos about a very important change. It's a massive change that can cost some people. It's
Okay.
all right. No, he's okay. He's okay.
He's trying to get.
He's not
your
trying to get food.
up there.
Do you want to move it? Just move it over there so he can't have it, and then he won't. He's still going to
Well,
be.
it shouldn't be over there anyway.
No. Okay.
I don't know why you brought it in.
Because I was going to try to eat it on stream.
Yeah, that was
But it
yeah,
didn't work.
because you can talk and eat at the same time. Clearly.
Yeah. Bless him. He doesn't realise how big he is.
I know,
Yes,
he
Kelly.
really
He doesn't. Yeah.
He really doesn't.
Now, the reason why, like I said, I wanted to bring this up is because it's quite a big change. It's a big cost that can be added to someone. And they put up 2 videos 6 hours ago, right? And if you go back and you have a look here again, these videos went up 6 hours ago and they've only got 155 and 222 views. Now, that's not a lot. I mean, considering this is their official channel and considering the message that's being talked about in here, the service metrics, it's a big thing. It's a really big thing, and it just seems like there's not many people talking about it. I just thought it was an interesting topic. I'm not going to play the video or anything, and so far it's just had 3 thumbs up, 6 down, and it's got 4 people that have bothered to comment, and the comments are just probably not the most positive or constructive comments. And I just think it's a shame that that's the situation at the moment, that their message may not be getting out as much as it should. Now, for those
He needs to get down. Okay, no, he's trying to be silly. Now get him down.
you want him down. Alf, that's it. You messed up, dude. Okay.
That's just ridiculous.
Okay, that was just ridiculous. Okay, so I just thought it's something that we need to know. Phonies, actors reading an email I got sent, says Ryan. Yeah, so I just think it's one of those things that it's such an important message, and it doesn't seem to have reached many people. You know, such small amount of views and stuff, right? And basically, I wanted to go through what it is that you need to check to make sure that you're like okay and stuff, like, so make sure that you're not falling foul of it.
No.
And so what we'll do is we'll show you our account. Is that what it is? He's just being a pain. He's being a pain. Okay. Yeah, he's being really bad. He's trying to eat my food. I'm not gonna get my food off. So this, just letting him know. I'm just letting him know. What? Don't you think that'll work?
No. Should we just carry on?
Yeah, but I said it like I meant it.
No.
Alf, get your face out there. God, this dog is such a pain. All right. Alf. You wanted him in here.
No, I didn't.
No. Sit.
Sit down.
Sit. Okay. Don't worry about it, guys. We're going to be professional. Okay. We're going to be professional. Okay. So
Which week would that be? Next week?
No,
this week.
This week. We're gonna be, going forwards, we're going to be professional. Okay. Now, what we wanted to share with you guys, right, is this is what I want to share with you. Everyone has this on their YouTube, on their Facebook page. Okay, this is what everyone has
on their eBay page.
Facebook page. Yeah, let's get this. Everyone has.
Are you trying to do this seriously?
I am.
Okay.
I'm actually trying to do this
Alright,
seriously. Okay. This is what everyone has on their eBay page. If you go to the top of your... Oh, wow, we've had a super chat from Karen. £2. Got to love Alf Games of Trees. Oh, thank you, Karen. That's very sweet of you.
Thank you.
We'll make sure we will get him some treats. And yes, he's seeking attention,
He is,
Maribeth.
absolutely.
He's not normally this bad.
He's not.
He's not.
And the thing is, I think he does...
Oh, he's been good. Look. No. See, no, he's been good. He's gone and sat there. I wish I could show you guys, but the webcam won't.
Yeah, he just won't stretch.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's actually gone to his bed now.
Oh, there you go.
He's just ripped up all over the floor, but now he's laying in it.
Yeah. Dave has put like a little link in there. Z been on the giggle juice, says Joan. No.
And okay. Ryan's saying, Facebook, are you even on it?
No, I'm not on Facebook. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to take you over to the page I've been talking about now for absolutely ages. And this is what you need to look for, guys. So if we just transition you. So if you look at your seller hub, everyone's got seller hub, and you've got overview, If you go to performance, one of the options is service metrics.
Isn't this if you've got like a shop?
Shop, yeah. If you've got shop on the seller hub,
if you've got a shop.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain it's to do with that, a shop subscription. But I think it can happen to non-shop people as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like I think it's just a metric.
Yeah, but then they'll see this in a different way then, won't they?
Probably,
because then they won't have the seller hub.
Well, this is all we know. This is the only one we know because we're a shop. This is what we've got. And hopefully you guys will have something similar. So you go to your performance and you choose your service metrics. Now, one thing they said was, which I thought was interesting, is this, even if you fall foul of this service metric, if you're a top rated seller or something, it won't affect that. So it doesn't affect your metrics for top rated seller. So all of that stuff is different. That stuff you still have to ship on time and all that stuff. And if you're a top rated seller, you'll keep your top rated seller. This is specifically, like some people have said, is this another way of them getting more fees out of people or not? But this is specifically a metric to compare you against other people. So if you go on it, you'll see that you've got item not as described. So this is what they're measuring, and then you can choose the website, and you can and you can see the category. And what it will do is apparently it gets all the data. Apparently it compares you to similar sellers. And what they mean by that is sellers that sell in the same category as you, sell about the same amount as you, and are around the same size, inventory level, list about the same. Apparently they look for the closest to you. which I think is quite a nice idea, don't you think? Because otherwise I'd be
Yeah.
worried. Like, it might, they're not going to compare you against. So, for example, if you're selling toys, you don't want to be compared against Smiths or like Argos, do you?
Well, no.
Because they could probably dwarf their. They get so many feedback in a day or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That's what I think, anyway.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of ours then?
Well, I was quite tired last week, and you showed me this last week, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, why aren't we at the top?
Yeah.
Like the very high. And Zahir said to me, well, you don't want to be at the top, do you?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. But yeah.
So we're just
I mean, this is in toys and games. So, is this like...
hobbies, yeah, because toys and games,
okay, so
hobby stuff comes
'cause
under
the
toys and
RC
games, yeah.
See? Shows what I know. But yeah, so it doesn't look bad then, does it?
I mean, like, what do you think of the whole thing though? Like,
In general?
yeah, like the damage it can do.
I don't know. I think it doesn't take much for you not to be in like the area you should be in, so I'd be a little bit concerned about that.
I mean, they said that you're okay in low, average, and high. It's only very high. If you go into very high, you get slapped with a 4% charge.
Yeah, but like if you're like a new store and you haven't got like loads and loads of
Transactions,
items
or
transactions or
your percentage
whatever,
can easily
your percentage is going to be that much higher.
Yeah.
So then you're going to fall.
Well, if you get,
it's going to be like really risky as to where you fall on.
I mean, but look at it this way: we've had one item not as described out of 519, and this is looking from the 1st of July, 1st of June to the 31st of August.
And I suppose it also depends on what category you sell within, because I imagine if it's something like clothing and say your return,
they'll compare you against clothing sellers.
Your return rate is that much higher.
But you'd hope that they will. Yeah, well, but that's the thing. They look at your peers. That's what they're saying. They're saying that they're looking at other people that are selling the same thing.
Yeah.
So if you're selling clothes, you're right. You get more returns. So that your average will probably be a lot higher percentage. But then that will say peers, and it might say 5%, and then you wherever you are. So. Yeah, I mean, what do you think? Like, do you think that's a good idea of them to do this? Though it's like just seems a bit, just the way of getting more money. I think.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I can understand. No, I don't really understand why they're doing it. Actually,
just to charge you more money.
Yeah, well, that's the only reason.
Because well, I mean, the thing is, like, if you're basically like we're paying 10% for when we sell when we sell some kind of a toy part, right, like an RC part. I think the current rate is like 10 or 9%. I think it's in here somewhere. Toys. Where is it?
Go in. There we go.
Toys and games, 9%. So and this is like I'll show you this. So this is where we're selling in toys and games. So we're paying 9%. Now, if that means if we make a few mistakes, or if we get some unfair items not as described, or if we get enough of them out of all our transactions and it pushes us into that red slot very high, we will suddenly be paying 13%.
Yeah.
Which is it's quite a hefty what's it called? A charge, I would say. I'd say it's quite like a big amount. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, like, let's go into the chat and have a look, because we've been chatting a bit and having a look. Jason says, mine says nothing as I have no peers. Maybe they don't have enough information on you at the moment, Jason. And Karen says you need to check all the categories you sell into. Yeah, I mean, mine for sound and vision isn't very high. 7.69% made me angry. Well, that's the problem. I think it's going to have to change in a way what you do, because like you said, if you don't sell a lot in a certain category, you could easily damage your account, couldn't you?
Yeah. Because Karen's got quite a good comment. But did you see how they figured your peers? No way of saying that they are wrong.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you watch the video, they will tell you that they make it as, they've gone into very granular detail. They've tried to say that they've looked for people just like you. So that, like, they actually said they're trying to compare apples to apples. So in theory, your peers should be other sellers that have a similar inventory size, that sell the same kind of items in the same categories, in the same, all these things. They actually listed a bunch of things. and I think it's a little bit. Is you're gonna have to trust them on it. I suppose it's another one of those things where it's just you can't go in and ask them to show you exactly.
Well, maybe I'm not feeling very trusting.
Yeah, maybe you could go there and be like, show me how you do it exactly. Show me. And they'll probably come up with something. But it's really, it's a really tough situation if you think about it, because the cost is huge. Imagine selling in a 10% category and suddenly being told you're being charged 14% until you get back under.
Yeah.
I mean,
to be quite honest, I don't think it's anything that's going to really be something that we can change.
No,
as in, like, if they decide that you're, in the high risk or very
high not as
I don't
described.
think there's anything where you could actually argue it if you did for you.
No, I mean, they kept on
yourself in
trying
that
to
position.
emphasize that it's the very small amount of sellers that are very high, and they want to, and that reflects badly on the whole marketplace. So basically, they're trying to say if you're in very high, then you're not a good seller, and that's why we're charging you more, and because it makes the rest of eBay look bad.
I can
which
kind
is,
of see why they're trying to do it, I suppose.
Yeah.
In that way, because in a way that their argument will be, well, if you're a good seller, you've got nothing to worry about.
Well, so Callum Tucker's is worrying. Mine is in very high. Clothing 1.35%, so only 6 out of 540, and you're in very high. Wow. See, that's crazy. I would have thought it would be a lot more lenient than that.
You see, that's what I just said, though,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
I kind of said that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. That's I would. Yeah, but
That
I would have thought that
no.
percentage. I would have thought that they would have set the bar to be in very higher, because it is in clothing, and because most people, I would have thought, would have had.
It takes into consideration, like, the number of transactions.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. So it
Like
compares.
how much you've
Yeah.
sold over
So
that.
it'll only compare you to other people that have sold similar amounts.
Yeah.
So they're not going to compare you against like New Look or something, because New Look, I'm guessing, will sell exponentially more. So I did wonder if clothing would be affected as the returns is high. My item not received is 0.2%. I don't think it's based on item not received, Shazad. They only mentioned not as described. So I don't.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'm sure I saw a comment in there saying it was both.
Is it on both? I don't. They only mentioned the not as described.
Go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it Blitz?
Was it? I can't.
My item not as described.
Yeah.
And then I am reading that right. Blitz
My item not as described is 0%. Oh, and my item not received is 1.54% low. Yet it says I'm in the orange band high. That's weird. Thing is, I think you've got to be in very high for not as described. I don't think it's not received, because in both the videos they've only mentioned not as described. They've not talked about not received, because I'm guessing they're like, trying to be reasonable about it. Z, or does anyone have anything on metrics if you click on item not received? Yes, we do. We actually do show on the not received where we are. Okay, like domestic, and that's that. I can show you our not received. Domestic, we're 0.72%, so average. Peers are 0.49%. International, we're not so good. We're high. We're 1.4%. We've had 2 out of 143, and that's again the period of June to August. But I'd hope that that's not going to affect us. From what I know, it's based on item not as described, not on the received one. So I'm hoping that's the situation, because from what we saw, like what they've said, is that. But it just does seem like yet another. 4% is a whopping amount to add on top, isn't it? I would say so. Okay, let's have a look at some more comments. Not received. Yeah, I saw the not received, Niall. Yeah. Yes, item not received is part of it, says Dave. Oh, wow.
No, he's Dave's corrected himself. He says sorry, not received.
Oh, okay.
I'm wrong. Yeah, he's corrected himself. No.
Yeah, okay.
So
all right, no worries. Yeah, I was hoping so, because that would be quite... Because that's really unfair, because if you've sent it out and it's not arrived, then that's just like... You can't really do much about it, can you?
No, not really.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you can like start sending stuff tracked and stuff. Are you falling asleep, hon?
Sorry.
No, it's alright. It's alright. Oh, see, that's dedication, guys. She's knackered and she's still here. Bless her. Oh. Is she going to go to sleep after this or what? What are you going to do afterwards?
I don't know.
Don't know. You still going to try to drive tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Gold standard for eBay in America is now free returns for any reason and tracked all round for free, says Pete's Retro Collectibles. That's crazy. Why don't they just sort out all the other glitches before they add something else that can go wrong, says Mum of Five Sons. A lot of people would say that. I mean, do you know what's really funny is they try to preempt people's reactions. Like, people have obviously reacted to this and they've picked some of the questions. And one of the questions was like, isn't this just another way of eBay getting more fees? That's a good question. And then he tries, it's really corny.
Man, I think I might have to watch this video.
I think you should. We should play that bit, actually.
No, we're not going to play it.
Okay.
We're not playing it.
Okay. But yeah, it's really corny. It's the cost benefit analysis, not worth it to them. Not received section is out of our hands, so to speak. Say we sell 1,000 items and 10 don't get their due to service providers. That's not our fault, so maybe the charge isn't on this part. Yeah, Ryan, I'm pretty sure it's not. But I agree with Sue that for 1.35% to put you in very high is ridiculous for clothing sales, Callum says Sue, and I completely agree, because 4% is, no good really. Ryan says 4% jokers, show us the graphs. Love. You know what? Fortnite music in the background, says Dave. Oh yeah, full skirmish. Yeah, I might either be playing it later or watching it. I'm not going to do graphs. We're not going to do graphs, are we, hon? It's pointless. What's Ryan saying? Question for Bex. Wake her up a bit. What is on Z's plate and how was your week out of 10?
Okay, on Zahir's plate.
It's all dried up now.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
It's all his dried up kebab that he made. There you go.
It's not dried up. That doesn't look so good now. That just looks like something else now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
doesn't taste like it looks.
That was his dinner.
Yeah.
And my week, it hasn't been a bad week, but like I said last week, I think I'm coping better with the work rather than anything else.
Yeah.
So.
Simon says.
Oh, out of 10. Okay. Sorry, I just read that. Out of 10. It's gonna be another 5. It was no different from last week. It actually was a little bit quieter.
Yeah.
Which was strange.
Simon says thanks.
No.
Are 11% already. I hope I don't come up the threshold. Now there'll be 17% fees with promoted. Silverhair Stacker says, is Bex becoming a bit distant from the reselling business now with the new job? Good question.
I have been. I'm not going to lie about it. I have been. I haven't been as involved during the week, although that has changed slightly this week, because I have been listing a bit more, because I've still got a lot of stock to list, so I've actually been listing during the week to kind of get myself back into it, really. So it's been, I started this job in July, didn't I? And it's taken me until now to kind of get my head around it all and try and get like eBay working for me as well, because I don't want to kind of lose sight of it, and I don't want to be like not as involved. But yeah, it definitely has, but I am working on it to try and get myself back into it.
Yeah, and I think having like putting your stuff back up on the store and stuff is a good idea, I think, because it's not, it's just about something that you can work on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you are feeling like a bit separate from
I mean,
the main store, is it?
I've actually started my store back up again. I've not got much listed, but I have started it back up again, mainly because it gives me something to work towards. That's for me only, and it keeps the store separate, because we were talking about this the other day, and we kind of want to keep the RC stuff separate from the other bits and pieces, don't we? So I
think it's nice to. I mean, like, we watch a bit of what are they called, the Crazy Picker Life, and they're firm believers that it makes sense to have themed stores.
Yeah. So
and we're almost there with the main store. It may as well just be RC parts.
And with the second store, it's always been there for whenever we decide to pick it back up again. It's never really gone anywhere. It's just that it didn't have anything listed on it. So it's but I'm working
people
on
are
that again.
describing my kebabs looks like Alf's. Is that a gift from Alf?
It does.
It tastes amazing. All right, you guys can say what you like. All right, wasn't it nice? Wasn't it nice?
It was lovely.
Yeah, it might have looked.
Really
it might look. That's not the best example of it.
Eat it like that, and
it was all wrapped.
Like, the bread's gone all hard now, so.
Yeah, but the food
really,
at
really
the time,
soft.
it was nice. You know, it made it just look like it.
I had it with
makes it look all bad. Like it's just.
Salad.
It was lovely. We did it in a wrap, and it was
really
lovely.
Nice.
Yeah,
it
fresh.
was.
And it doesn't look like that. That's because it's been cut in half, and it just looks. Yeah. Now I'm not sure I want to eat it now. Thanks. Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll warm it up, and it'll be fine.
Trying to like destroy my dinner. It's not. It's yummy.
Did you decide to just eat it? Okay.
It's delicious.
Ryan's asking, Bex, do you miss bossing Z around in the Monday meetings? No, because I still get to boss him around. It's just not on a Monday. It's like any day I feel like it. So, no, I don't miss it. True, huh?
Z, can't you just put a green screen graph as your backdrop?
That's a really good idea.
Keep all your chats from going through the DTs. What are the DTs? I don't get that. I don't know. I'm an entrepreneur and I have been since I was 12 years old, says Jamie. Okay, cool. Question, do you think it's worth listing some of the RC stock on the second account to try to flood eBay search? I would sell it at a higher price. To be fair, we don't need to. I think like when you search for certain things, ours is, in a lot of cases, ours is the only stuff that will pop up anyway. So I don't think we need to. And I want to just keep it. I just want to keep it on the main story, and then the second story is going to be for Beck to do what she wants with it. Really.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of
jewelry and
or if
whatever.
There's any odd bits that
or whatever stuff
pick
you want
up and you decide that you don't want it on,
because we might start phasing out everything that's not RC, because if we're going to end up getting more of it, I don't know.
I mean, at the moment there's still a mix on the store, on the main store, but not too much of a mix. So.
Z, I miss your shipping video. I think you should call those shipping club party. When are you going to do the S Club jumps? Yeah, Ali, I'm not doing S Club jumps. Where did this thing come from? Like I'm some big S Club fan. I'm not. I just said that's.
Stop it.
All I said was.
No,
all I said was that's what they did. I remembered that's what they did. That's all it was. I'm not like a fan, am I?
Yeah, but
you made it out
was
like
the
I was.
movement though.
What movement?
No, because you did like the whole, because they do the S.
What? I just did an S. Like
it's
what?
all of that.
What do you mean all of
See,
that?
Biggest fan over here.
Oh, whatever, man. This service metrics thing made me think about second store, says Dave. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit harsh, this service metric thing. I mean, maybe that's why they delayed it, to get more data or something. I don't know. Karen says, think second store is a good idea, especially if going much over your free listing makes economical sense to run two stores. There will come a point when that happens, but we're still well under. I think we're under it, isn't it? How many listings do you get on the middle store? I don't even know. That's so bad. Hey, No. Yeah, I don't even know.
You're on the middle store.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know how many listings you get on the middle store, but we're only on about 1,230 listings. So I'm pretty sure we've got a few more to go before we're over the.
Well, because we don't do we do good till cancelled on.
Yeah.
Like
So it's relisting them every 30 days automatically. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't go over that really.
Yeah. Look, Ray says looks like it's been eaten once already. Very funny, Ray. It's delicious. Death by Glamour says I have 2 stores. Peter Ray's in the chat. Hi, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Claire Riley as well. Okay. Sue says, Bex, opening your store back up is a great idea. You could have a picture of something you really want over your desk for motivation, like a holiday.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Detox Tremors, says Ray. Oh, I don't even know what that is. I have my main business account and non-business account with some dropship items, says Simon. All right. Yeah, we don't have an issue with that because on the second store, Beck's got her own PayPal, Dave. So
yeah, that's fine.
I'm not an H from S Club fanboy, Ryan. You know, I didn't even like any of the S Club people. I don't like any of them.
There we go. Karen knows the how many listings you get. 1,500.
1,500 buy it now and 300 auctions.
How do you not know that?
I just forgot. I'm not there yet, am I? We're on about 1,200, so we're not fully there yet. Bex, can you just get Zia Fitbit? He says he'll get one, but we all know it's a big fat.
Yeah, he does need to get one. He really does. You should get one.
I will.
The thing is, he sits there and he's like, oh yeah, but I do all the same steps as you do, but he doesn't really, not all of the time.
What do you mean?
You know, because I'm not with you all of the day, am I?
No.
So you might even do more than what I do.
Probably.
Because when I'm at work, I'm just like
I'm
doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm pacing around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you're probably a little bit more
yeah
mobile than I am during the day. So it's
I
not
want a
strictly
Fitbit
true.
too, says Death by Glamour.
Yeah, you should get a Fitbit.
Yeah, they're really good. They are really good. Okay, H is Welsh and you love the Welsh, says Ryan. I don't care. I'm not. It's fine anyway. Yeah, you can link 2 accounts to the same PayPal. But yes, if one goes down, then it'll screw the other. But in theory, Dave, if that's going to happen anyway, I'm pretty sure they'll probably just ban whatever account. If they ban one account, they tend to ban the. Yeah. Don't they ban like the IP address? I was going to say,
isn't it down to the IP address sometimes? So even if you do have 2 separate PayPals, if one account gets banned, you could still fall into the other account.
So I don't think that it won't protect you from that. I think that's just a risk you have to take. Is like you just have to hope you don't get banned. H is in steps, not S Club, says Rebecca. Thank you. Now don't you? That's a good point. Of course he's in steps. Why did we get steps and S Club mixed up? Of course H is in steps. Of course he is. Duh. Because there was that guy with the dark hair. There was H with his curtains. And then they used to sing like 5, 6, 7, 8 and all that jazz, right? And they didn't they do like a Mamma Mia type song?
Yeah.
No, they did Tragedy. They did Tragedy as well, didn't they? Steps, Tragedy, right? Exactly.
We're just mixing up everybody up.
See, Rebecca C says, as a massive Steps fan, saying H and S Club together is like swearing for me. That's completely understandable. Yeah, S Club were just jokers, really, weren't they? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, who's even in S Club then?
I don't know.
Bradley. I know there was Bradley.
And then there was like the girls, wasn't there?
There was the girls.
There was the one with the blonde hair.
Yeah, there's always one with blonde hair, and then there's.
There was one with brown hair.
There's one with, there's another one with eyes, I'm sure.
No, I think so.
There's a couple people in there. They had arms and things that would, Yeah.
Anyway,
Man, I can't believe we were saying that. No, only one person knew H Steps things. Everyone else didn't notice this day. H was in Blackpool the other day. Doesn't surprise me, Simon. I'm not impressed. that H being in Blackpool hasn't suddenly made Blackpool the go-to place, has it? I mean, let's be honest.
Oh, I think is Dave shouting out
Hannah, Joe. Okay. Bradley Joe Hannah says Peter Ray. Okay. Only one of the hottest girls alive, says Simon. Rachel Stevens.
Oh yeah, she was in there as well.
She was like a second-rate Jennifer Aniston, though, wasn't she?
That's.
She was like a,
It's a bit harsh.
I'm just saying. Just saying. Who did I like a lot though in music? I don't know. I like Nelly Furtado, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Shall we go back and?
Yeah. No, I didn't. Anyway, Joe went bankrupt many years ago, says Dave. Oh no. Oh, Ryan. Ryan. Oh gosh. What? Thank you for that, Ryan. That information was amazing. Help me to grow Miss only 41 subs 200. Help me. What? Okay, whatever. Okay. I met H at a hotel in Bournemouth last year. Man, H gets around. Bournemouth, Blackpool.
I know, right?
I had seen them in concert and turned out to be in the same hotel. I was fangirling. That's a pretty, like, Rebecca, you know what? I think that's quite funny because, like, they can't be doing that well if like, the fans are staying at the same hotel as the star. They're not stars anymore, are they?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Rebecca likes them.
Who's that?
Steps. She likes Steps. Rebecca C.
Yeah.
She likes Steps.
I don't know.
She met H.
Well, they've. I don't know what sort of money they would have earned, but I guess,
didn't they get screwed? They probably got screwed,
that's
didn't
what
they?
I mean.
Yeah.
I think
because didn't S Club get screwed?
Yeah, I don't know.
What about Bros? They got screwed, didn't they? Or did they screw themselves?
I don't know.
So, yeah, I don't know either.
I'm not that good at,
I'm
not that good at what do you call it? All that sort of stuff.
Say nothing, Zelo, says Ryan. Why? Joe
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, it's
why?
Just,
What was it?
It was the message before, wasn't it?
What was it? Oh yeah, I'm not saying anything. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston is twice her age, and I wouldn't say no to either. Okay.
Okay.
Z sleeping on the sofa. Why am I sleeping on the sofa? Bex look a little bit like Nelly Furtado. You mean Furtado? I don't think you look like Nelly Furtado. Not really.
I don't think so.
No, not at all. Not at all. But yeah, I like Nelly Furtado back in the day, I think. Who else? Do you remember? Should we talk about who you liked?
No.
This is interesting. See, I've been ripped for my music taste, and it's not even my music taste. I was actually thinking of bringing my CD collection out, right, just to show you guys my Rough Rider and DMX albums and Method Man and all that stuff, just to kind of give me some credibility back, And I thought, wait a second, right? You're sat here next to me. Tell her. Oh my god! Oh my god, Simon! You're like a mind reader.
Bearing in mind, I was a young teenage girl.
No.
Okay,
no,
he
no.
sung with his top off most of the time.
No. The best part. What was the best part? Okay.
Okay.
Remember?
So,
do you remember that song, Mysterious Girl, when he's in the shower and he's all, he's not in the shower, is he?
Waterfall.
He's under a waterfall.
What's your issue? He's like in the sea and
in
stuff.
In the sea, all bronzed, and he's
Yeah.
doing all of that, and he's got like all that oil in his hair, and he's got like long curtains. Now, tell them the best part about that song, or the best part.
I was, it was when I was doing a paper round, so I didn't have like a great deal of money. I think I used to earn like £7 a week for getting up at like 6 a.m. and delivering papers every day, right? So this was when I was a teenager, and I went out and I bought the single for Mysterious Girl, I think it was,
On what format?
on cassette, and it got broken. It got chewed in my record player, so I had to go out and buy a new one.
Because you played it so much.
Maybe. Or maybe it was just the tape machine. It just got chewed. What? What's wrong with that?
No, I think it's brilliant. Look, Simon.
Do you know what Adam Kelsey has just said? Z remembers a lot about that video. The truth fan. See, I don't need to say anymore.
Oh, look. Andy a guest as well.
Yeah.
She liked Peter Andre, Mysterious Girl. Peter Andre, do the dance in the sea for us.
Go on.
I've only got one ab though. Yeah, he had 6. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna be the same. Oh
dear.
God. Oh, yeah, who else was it? There was another band.
Oh, I don't know.
When the rainy days are, you know.
Oh, that I used to like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had that rapper dude in it.
Yeah.
He's just like 5.
And then there was like, who are the American guys? Oh, you know.
Go away.
I can't remember them now.
American
That was
guys.
a little bit later though. I don't think that
Blink
was the same
182 or
time.
something, aren't they?
No, I wasn't that cool.
You weren't cool. Oh, you mean Backstreet Boys?
That's it. Yeah, you
Yeah,
listen to
you mean
them as
Backstreet
well.
Boys? Yeah.
Yeah.
And no. Woo Woo says I still have a thing for the Andre. Oh gosh. Shaking my head hair. No, just no. All wrong.
I have to say though, I do think my taste in music did get better. Don't you think?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
I don't know. Oh gosh.
I still like listening to Magic.
Magic.
It's got like
yeah.
all the best music in the world on it.
Not really, but okay. Okay. Still listening. Candice gave me a Fitbit Versa last month. Love it, says Lonnie.
There you
Oh
go.
wow. See, I really want a Fitbit as well, Lonnie. I'm kind of really want to get one. Oh, oops! I was behind on the live stream. Y'all are on to Backstreet. Yeah, do you know what it is? I got ribbed for music taste that's not even mine. Okay, people are saying I'm like an S Club fan or something. I'm not, right? And she's sitting
You're
here.
the one that started naming all the blooming songs.
What? Everyone knows S Club. You know, they jump and. Anyway. Yeah, and yeah, she was into like Backstreet
Yeah.
Boys,
Yeah.
5. You did like Savage Garden.
Yeah, I love.
You like Savage Garden. You know,
and then I started getting into like I liked Skunk Nancy.
Skunk Nancy, okay.
Alanis Morissette.
Okay.
That was when I was starting to get like a bit older in my teens. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
And now I just like listen to pretty much most things. And then obviously when I met you, it was all like rap music and Linkin Park, really, wasn't it?
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Bex was into Peter. I was all over Jordan for years. That's right. Wow. What do you like now, Bex? Redeem yourself. Where should you
That's the thing.
Magic now.
Yeah, I just listen to Magic now, mainly because it plays all the old songs.
Z knows that Peter Andre video because the girl looks a lot like Tara Patrick. Haha, lol. Everyone go back and check. I'm not even sure who that is, but okay. Beautiful Southward, says Simon. I like Barbie Girl, says Sean Gilbert. Seen Skunk and Nancy, she was amazing live, says Karen Suspect.
Yeah.
There you go. RJ says, don't watch many US sellers, but yours I watch. Keep it real, brother, at Garage Flips. Yeah, Lonnie's videos are fantastic. Garage Flips videos are fantastic. He's so much fun to watch and completely genuine. Linkin Park. Oh, yeah, we love Linkin Park. Yeah, we love Linkin Park.
We were really
yeah.
terrible parents, okay? We took our children aged... How old was Zara? 9.
And a bit older than 9. 9 and 13, wasn't it? For her 13th birthday, or was it her 12th birthday?
There's not that big a gap between
12th birthday.
Yeah.
Was she 12 or 13 when we took her? 12? I don't know. Anyway, we took them to see Linkin Park, and they were great.
They were probably too young to go to it,
Yeah.
but we took them anyway. But I don't regret it now, because...
Okay, who likes the Chronic, Dre? Let's get respectable around here. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Entrance Avery. Okay. Anyway, we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
I love the Linkin Park Jay-Z stuff, and I don't like rap, says Lonnie. Yeah, Garage Flips, by the way, is Lonnie. He's absolutely fantastic guy to watch. Him, you know, his journey on YouTube has been brilliant. And he does some really cool live shows with John Cincinnati Picker as well, which are quite fun to watch as well. Right. Okay. Wow, we've talked about... we've gone a bit off topic. Simon says, how do you not know who Tara Patrick is? How am I meant to know who Tara Patrick is?
I don't know.
Do I Google it? Question, I thought this was a reseller chat. Well...
I think it was a long time ago.
Who... Should I... Tara Patrick. How... Do you know that name?
No.
I don't know that name. Anyway, I'm going to pass it on. I'll check later. Peter Ray's big car show Sunday at Santa Pod. What? Nice one. No, don't Google it, says Ali. Okay, I won't.
Okay. Okay, we won't.
Peter Ray's bench. What? Okay.
Okay. So Karen said, I think Scott is Karen's son. Went into year R saying his favourite group was Foo Fighters, but it was okay. He doesn't say any of the bad words.
He was for Foo Fighters are awesome.
Yeah, Zara, our youngest, she loves the Foo Fighters, doesn't she?
Yeah. Would you take the girls to a Drake concert, and why not? No, you know what? If they liked
that type of music, I probably would, because
but they don't like it at all. They're not fans.
When we took the decision to take the girls to Linkin Park, I don't think it was a bad decision, really.
No.
I still stand by it, because I think
they got to see Chester live.
It's very it's kind of expressive, isn't it?
Well, and when they got to see Chester live, and that was
and
Hannah will be over. She'll never forget that.
Yeah. She did cry when he died, didn't she? She was
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love my rap music and stuff, and Joyner Lucas is who I'm listening to right now, just to add a bit of credibility, you know. Yeah, you know, Joyner Lucas, because I'm so cool. Yeah, can't you tell? Right. Still love Fight the Power. Put that on full volume. It's ace. Should you show us a graph of your music taste improvement over the years?
You know what? We could probably come up with one, but I'm not sure that it's improved that much.
I wish there was more metalhead, says Death by Glamour. Oh, there's loads of metalhead. I'm sure there's loads in the reselling community as well. There's loads of people that love metal. And Metallica. You're going to see Metallica. I'm sure there's loads of people. What's your thoughts on Stormzy? Not much. I don't rate him. I'm not into his music or anything. Anyway, so what were we talking about last reselling wise topic? I don't even know. Yeah. Music video of the year goes to ads, says Sean. Yes. Oh gosh. South London Research says, I listen to OK Computer. That's Radiohead, isn't it? Throughout my first pregnancy, love that album. Yeah, Radiohead. I love Radiohead. I do think they're amazing. Z, do you like Tupac? Yeah, he was good. I did listen to a lot. I've got his albums, like the ones I liked.
Yeah, I was going to say,
but I actually preferred Biggie.
Yeah,
I actually preferred listening to Biggie's music.
More of a Biggie
but
fan
I did like Tupac. Tupac, but not like not
Yeah.
not insanely, like
Mm.
you know, not insanely, like kind of. I mean, I did like some tracks, but yeah. Okay.
Dave's saying Fortnite is on now.
Is it okay? Stormzy is A, says South London Reseller. Yeah, I like Kano. I like JME and Gigs, but I'm not sure of Stormzy. I don't know. I'm just not sure. Anyway, Tupac got nothing on H for Z. Oh, shut up, Ryan. Anyway, you guys have completely derailed this chat. Oh, DMX, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
my
I remember-
14-year-old likes Motown. I love
I
DMX,
remember
yeah.
buying you
Yeah.
DMX album, didn't I?
Question: does YouTube pay good to do videos, says Sean? No.
No.
no. No. If
No,
you,
do it because you
yeah.
want to do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
it doesn't,
because-
yeah. Unless you
Yeah.
like get loads of views, which we don't.
Yeah.
We just do it because we get to hang out with you guys. Really, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Biggie had a better flow than Tupac, says South. See, I can, make it hot like a kettle get.
Yeah.
We can settle it with the chrome and metal shit. I love it. Just he was
Yeah.
just Biggie was better. Yeah, it's not an argument you want to get into or a discussion you want to get into. Biggie and Tupac were both brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But yeah. Question: who did the shopping and what you get? Full list. Oh yeah.
No, you don't want to run
It was
through
me.
that.
I'm actually budgeting as well, so I know exactly what we bought.
Actually,
Yeah.
I have to say, I haven't been as much of a pain about the shopping, have I? That Monday morning you dropped me off to work and you went and picked up whatever bits we needed. We did have to pop in. When was it? Wednesday evening.
Couple of times, yeah.
I
We've
think it
done
was
a couple of
Wednesday evening we
milk and a
had
few
to
bits
pick
and
up a few
pieces.
bits,
Yeah.
but we did that when I'd finished work. Yeah, shopping's been
Ray
good.
says my wife came in and made me order Pizza Hut. Wow. Well, I mean, I would prefer Domino's, but yeah. What you mean it won't earn millions doing YouTube? What you mean I won't earn millions doing YouTube? Oh no, you'll earn millions, Kara. No doubt about it. It's just for
Yeah.
us. Yeah. We're just
And Blitz is saying in my school days, I
listen
literally
nothing but
listened-
Eminem.
Yeah.
Oh, we listen
used
to
to
Eminem.
listen to that so
Yeah.
much.
I still like Eminem.
Yeah.
Biggie was wicked on flow, but Tupac had more meaningful lyrics. Yeah. I mean, Biggie's content was more about like those lines and like his verse on "It's All About the Benjamins" is like untouchable. And he had certain lines like he was really good. Like "Kicking the Door" was a great song. But yeah, I mean, Tupac was probably more more
Yeah.
meaning. But anyway. That's why I like Joyner
Yeah.
Lucas, to be honest, because Joyner Lucas is just so old school. It's unbelievable. It's like he's just so clever because he's come out amongst all the new rappers, and he just
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
And Lonnie
Yeah.
says, I'd be better off spending the time I spend on YouTube just doing reselling instead, but I love YouTube.
Very
And I
well
think
said,
that's why
Lonnie.
you've
Yeah,
got to kind of do it. If you enjoy doing it, you've got to do it.
yeah,
But don't expect to get like big money out of it.
yeah. No, unless most people do this because they they enjoy it really. Yeah. There's no most people that resell would definitely be better off putting the time they put into YouTube
Yeah.
to resell.
Putting more into their business.
Yeah, because but it's so much fun chatting and just it's just nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just nice. Shazad says, "Mo money, mo problem. No money, mo problems." Yeah, that is true. YouTube gives me a reason to skive. Okay. Anyway, guys, I think we have talked about pretty much everything, but we did talk about the topic. We did talk about the topic. I think we discussed it as far as it needed to be discussed, didn't we? So
as far as we were able to.
As far as we were able to, yeah, that's right, yeah, exactly. So I'm pleased with that. What we sold some batteries, that's all. Yeah, not complaining.
Some battery.
I can quote the whole Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis when I was dead, bro. Okay. So sales up or down, Saskia?
Oh, they've been.
They've gone up over last week. They're still not as good as they were last year.
No,
I think,
they're still
but
averaging. We're averaging about 7.
It was about 7 something, was it, in the last 7
700
days? Yeah.
Odd.
But it's kind of the reason why we didn't want to talk about sales was because like we are doing like I said, okay, we're quite happy with what we're doing, but it was, I think it's just the fact that when you think about turnover, it's so like pointless. It is, in a way. It gets to the point where you know what, guys, it would be so easy to just buy something really expensive and just sell it, and then you have high turnover. Well, I mean, what's stopping us from going out and buying, like, I don't know, like a £300 item and selling it for 350, or selling it for 300, taking a loss, but still our turnover will look good, you know? And we could do that a few times a week, and we could have like a $2,000 week or whatever. And I kind of just think, you know, it's, you know, you start to think, I mean, we know, I mean, the stuff we're selling is literally free to us now. We paid for it. It's paid for itself. It's all profit apart from your normal fees. But profit is the important part, really. It's not about your turnover. And also, it's about what you need for your personal situation as well. So, you know, we've shared it a lot. And we talked about this on the chat on Tuesday as well. And Sue said, you know, she doesn't always find it like useful, and it kind of, I think Sue, I'm not blaming this on Sue or anything.
No, well, no, we've been feeling like this for a while, because it is just turnover that we share, and we just do wonder how useful that is. Because although we can say, look, we haven't got much in these items now because we're like well into profit with the haul, it's still, it's still just turnover that we're sharing. Yeah. And you have to take our word for it when it comes down to it. And it's, I
also feel that it's like, as much as you point out that it's just turnover, sometimes some people just won't, they won't necessarily get that message, or someone might not get the full picture. It's easy to take turnover figures on a YouTube video out of context, unless you're going to sit there and you know the situation. Then, because I'm like, it's not much help, guys. That's why.
Anyway, there's a couple of questions. Ryan's asking you, he said, last question, have you used your new mouse?
Yes.
And the small gaming keyboard as well.
I have, yes. Yes or no or two, while you look at it. No, yes, I have used it. But I've actually gone back to using my Razer stuff because I prefer it.
And I've seen Andy in the chat, and he said, Z, will you be streaming Fortnite after this?
Oh, maybe, because it's, it's season 6, and I don't know. I was thinking about doing a massive stream tomorrow. What? What did you say? What did you laugh at?
No, just Ryan. It was like, okay, guys, we will have a graph next week and breakdown of cost, time, profit, tax, fuel, storage.
So expect detail. That's the thing. Unless you're going to go...
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
That's the point, really.
Yeah, Sai said it. Turnover is vanity, profit is sanity. And so, yeah, we're probably not going to... We'll probably go back to sharing other things, like sales, like specific sales and things you can look at.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's the end of the graph, because I really don't mind sharing it. It's just, it is just turnover at the end of the day.
Exactly.
And you've got to ask how useful that is.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Andy says, what gaming mouse did you get? Oh, it was a cheap one I bought from GearBest for like £2.70 delivered from China.
Yeah.
All in, £2.70. It was rubbish. But I thought it was quite good for the money, but Anyway, guys.
And Death by Glamour says she's going to list some jewellery tonight.
Oh, cool.
I hope you enjoy
my first couple of bits, yeah. Thank you guys for popping in. Really appreciate it. We appreciate you hanging out. This has become like a social chat now, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, it goes off track really quickly.
Yeah.
As much.
Should we just keep it off track from the beginning next time? And just talk.
I don't know.
Just talk about. Just like we'll put it the next time. Next week's the 100th chat.
Is it? Have we got anything planned?
Okay, next week we're just going to talk about absolutely anything but reselling.
There you go. So it'll be like all the other weeks.
Thank you for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. See you later.
See you later.